This is Mary H.K. Choi. Welcome to Hey, Cool Snack. My first guest is Brooke Kniper, a wonderful photographer. And these are her hands. Let me see your hands. Ta-da! This is Brooke. This is me. We're basically just gonna run through a couple of different snacks from our favorite store called Erewhon. Erewhon is a health food store in Los Angeles, but they kind of have everything like probiotics, a ton of supplements. They have a really good hot food bar and a salad bar. Brooke, who are some of the people that we have seen at Erewhon together?
Simon Rex.
Yes.
A very popular sighting.
Yes.
Brooke Candy.
It's true. Brooke Candy was actually physically in front of the Erewhon, not inside it when we saw her.
Although I did then
Later
see her inside.
because you went there twice that day.
Game of Thrones cast.
Totally. Or Brooke Kniper, or me, because we are in there. Their tonic bar is the best tonic bar. Their wine selection isn't great though.
No, the wine selection is garbage.
It's all like organic. But if you're paleo or Whole30, or if you have like autoimmune issues or inflammation issues with your diet, they pretty much have what you need. It will just cost you your life because it's like 80% more expensive than Whole Food, even when Whole Food is ripping you off. But it's a mainstay and I bring everyone over there. Our first is a chip. Jackson's Honest. These are the sweet potato variety. Only ingredients in this are sweet potatoes, organic coconut oil, and sea salt.
This is obviously a cool snack.
I think these cost around $1,000. No, these were $4.19. I mean, they just look expensive. Oh, satisfying crunch.
Crunch.
So how do you feel about coconut oil as a fat in general? Like, because you can taste the coconut oil.
You can. And I've been using it more in cooking in general.
It doesn't have that like Moorish Doritos thing where you just end up housing an entire bag in one sitting. You can like eat a couple of these just for some sort of toothsome crunch and then it's quite satisfying.
I agree. I would totally eat these again.
Would you buy them? Cool. Let's drink some water.
Can I eat more chips?
Absolutely.
I just realized I'm hungry.
This is from a company called Imlakesh, and I believe in like some ancient Mayan language, it means like basically namaste. So I'm definitely assuming that the founder is white. And these things are super expensive. Like I think this guy is like 22 bucks. The ingredients are sachi inchi seeds and Andean rock salt. And there's also like a ton of omega-9s and omega-3s and omega-6s. So it's a lot of healthy oils. It comes from Peru.
There is something weirdly satisfying about how crunchy they are though. Like that part I like.
I think for someone who can't eat nuts, like I can't, they're kind of compelling. 33 grams of protein per serving is kind of amazing. Except that you have to counter in the fact that there's 560 calories per serving as well. So that's like eating like a fuck ton cashews or some shit. They're harvested from the Amazon rainforest.
You would have to do more research on where exactly they come from.
I know, I wish they just had like a label system, like organic, where it's like medium-sized rapey of ecosystem and local culture and politics. So next up is Macombo. They're vegan friendly, they're soaked and sprouted. These have 211 calories, 7 grams of fat per serving. The serving size is 11 beans. Tons of fiber, 9 grams of fiber, tons of protein, 7 grams of protein. Carbs, 14.5. If you're like a net carbs counter, they're pretty good. So the thing about these is that they are the cousin to the cacao. This is supposedly like really good for like serotonin.
Is this a combination of multiple beans or
no,
whatever?
This is like
this
one thing. Toasted Macombo seeds, Andean rock salt.
Huh.
And it has a ton of antioxidants, ton of healthy oils. And this again is like $22 or some shit.
Like it's similar to eating a nut.
Yeah,
but
there is like a almost walnutty consistency to it.
But again, like it doesn't really taste like much.
I'm not squeamish when it comes to food, but it looks gross. And you kind of wish these like little things were like caramel or something. I think they would be really good with truffle salt. Here, let's put this on your side.
Brooke, you don't like these. Have them all.
All of them. Our next contender for a Hey Cool Snack is maple water. What do you know about maple water? I started seeing this in like Whole Foods.
Zero.
Right?
About maple water.
But it's usually packaged with coconut water. Has a fuck ton potassium in it. And the thing about coconut water is that like, we all know that this is the best kind in terms of like,
of course,
it's unpasteurized. It tastes closest to, I would say like regular coconut water. So I brought this out so we can taste it in between to see if it's at all like comparable. Whoa. No.
Whoa, it smells crazy.
Yeah. So the thing about this is it tastes a little bit like Parmesan rind. Do you get that?
Yeah, a little bit.
It tastes a bit like cheese. And the thing is, it's being sold as like half the calories of coconut water, and I would say possibly a 16th of the delicious taste. What would you say?
It is none of the delicious
I would
taste.
never buy this again. It's pretty expensive. This is about $4. This is basically like maple tree breast milk.
I don't like it. I wouldn't buy it again. I prefer coconut water.
Right. Let's take a sip so we can remind ourselves of how much more delicious it is.
So good.
Yeah, if I was hungover and I drank maple water, I would totally Ralph. I'm thinking.
I would as well.
Okay, so that is pretty much it for a Hey Cool Snack. Just to give you a reminder, we tried Jackson's Honest Potato Chips. Very cool snack. We're really into it. Brooke has been housing these shits. Imlakesh Sacha Inchi. I like these. I think they're a cool snack. I would get them again because I'm allergic to nuts. It kind of occupies that crunchy, proteiny sort of lane for me.
I don't think, as somebody who can eat nuts, I probably wouldn't get these. For you, I can understand how you would replace nuts with this snack.
If I was eating these in your car, you would probably eat some.
True.
We are not into these. It's just kind of weird. It's too much. I don't want to be that sort of like person who is like, it looks like brains, I don't want to eat it, because I would actually probably eat brains. The only thing is we haven't figured out how rapey this is or how Christopher Columbus-y the company is, although there is a tree, they're super expensive and we're not into them. Nobody wants it, do not want, unsubscribe, gross. That was Hey Cool Snack. These are so good.
They're so good. I could eat a whole bag. I also just love crunchy snacks.
True. I love a crunch, I love salt.
I feel like that was a really good addition of Hey Cool Snack.
Yeah.